Good morning from San Francisco again, as we had an overnight stay, so the views remain the same. So yeah, we have this annoying lifeboat. Well, it's life-saving, but it's annoying for us because it's right underneath us and I can't see down into the water, which is my most favorite thing on a cruise. Good morning from San Francisco. Overnight stay on board P&O Arcadia on our World Cruise segment. So yeah, still in San Francisco this morning. The weather is nice and cool, probably about 11-12 degrees, and we are loving it, coming from UK that has been 1, -2, -10 the week before we came out. So yeah, we are loving it. So we don't leave here until late tonight, so we still have a bit of time. I was knackered. My body clock, I thought I was reviving, but as soon as it hit 7 p.m. here, which would be somewhere about past 1 a.m. or 2 in UK, my body literally decided to give up on me. I needed sleep badly, so I just slept. I went to bed. So that's why I didn't close last video. I've had my early morning cup of tea. I didn't get the sun that much because the buildings are, of course, blocking a bit of it. But those on the seaside of these ports are putting out incredible photos on the Facebook page for this world cruise. Anyway, it's time to go have breakfast now. I'll catch up with you later. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, and don't let yesterday's concerns spoil today's joy. Catch you later. So, breakfast for me is this. Hello once again and welcome aboard Julie Adventure Vlogs on our World Cruise series. Let me give you some more fillers via voiceover. So, because it's a long cruise for me, full month, I decided to watch what I eat. Yes, I don't want to finish the cruise and start struggling with getting weight off me. I want to get the best of both worlds. So keep watching this series and I will keep you up to date on how I got on with all of that. For now, let's go enjoy the views from the Lido deck and above. It's a really beautiful day and I love sunrise and sunset and getting my steps in. Having spent a full night aboard, I am ready now to explore the rest of San Francisco, and that bridge is on my radar. I'm very keen to go explore the Golden Gate Bridge of San Francisco and also the driverless car, two important things that I want to achieve before we sail away. We have until the evening to sail away. As soon as we were finished with all our morning stuff, we were ready to leave the cruise ship. On our way out, we saw the crew doing their monster drill training in case of emergencies, which will hopefully never happen. Time to leave the cruise ship. Let's go. Hi. The San Francisco gangway is a long enclosed one and a bit of walk into the cruise terminal, and as we walk by, we admire P&O Arcadia in her full splendor. So we are actually in a hurry to catch up an appointment with our driverless car, which we booked via the Waymo app using the cruise internet. With prompt direction by the cruise terminal security, we're able to locate the street that has been indicated on the Waymo where we'll be catching our driverless car. Are you ready for this adventure? Let's get started. For a brief moment after getting into our driverless car, we were struggling with getting seat belts in. I believe out of excitement and total disbelief of being in a driverless car, and I thought for sure this car would drive us into the police station for breaking safety rules, but hallelujah, we quickly were able to sort our seat belts out and managed to enjoy the ride. Now for a full reaction, our complete honest reaction, watch the video that I have already posted, a short 2-minute clip. I will leave the link on the end screen and in the comment section Click to watch for a good laugh. It took a while for us to figure out how to get in. It had our name displayed on the siren up and on the screen inside, but we didn't know how to unlock it until we went back to the app and saw something that was called unlock after days of wasting time. So I just clicked on that unlock, and the door opened finally. We thought we were going to waste it. So it cost $14 through the app Wemo. Ooh, it's weird not having a driver, but the guy is moving. He welcomed us, called me by my first name. This morning here, so he said good morning to me and told me all the rules, put on your seatbelt and all of that. And it's telling me that we'll be arriving in 6 minutes. So yeah, San Francisco experience.
Oh God,
this is real.
I can't believe it. This is me. Driverless, nobody is driving us. It's just
No
a great experience. Can you see? Nobody is here. Nobody is here.
It was one of the highlights of our day in San Francisco. While booking the cab via the Wemo app, we were not sure where to ask the car to drive us to, so we put in our hotel, the hotel we checked out from before embarking on our cruise ship. This was the highlight of our day in San Francisco. Our next adventure is exploring Chinatown. Chinatown was close to the hotel where the driverless car dropped us off, so we decided to head that direction. So again, we got a day pass of the local bus and made our way there. Lots of displays of local delicacies from China. Particularly, I came here because I was looking for some dried herbs that I'll be adding to my teas and my smoothies while on board. Because after sail away from this port, we have 4 days at sea before getting to our next destination, Hawaii. And I love my herbal teas and my juices. Yeah, Chinese town in San Francisco. Intriguing. So it turned out that that day was Chinese New Year celebration, hence the music, people and vibes. Chinatown. Look at the crowd. The street was so packed with people that I wouldn't dare navigate it. So I decided to move on to my next adventure, the Golden Gate Bridge of San Francisco, using my day pass on the local bus. So we are here. The local bus made its final stop at the foot of the bridge by the tourist attraction center of the Golden Bridge. And it was a beautiful, bright day. The views were just to die for. By this time, it was about 3 o'clock or 2:45. So I was very conscious about sail away time, which was 6 p.m. So I needed to be back to the cruise ship. My personal golden rule is be back to the cruise terminal 1.5 hours before sail away time to avoid stories that touch. So I just had 1 hour plus to play with. And because I was going back on the public bus, I had to make allowance. So I quickly walked to the first bar of the bridge, like quarter in, took some nice photographs, headed back to the tourist center where I grabbed some souvenir, fridge magnets, and queued up for my bus back to the cruise terminal. Now, the bus did not bring us directly to Pier 27, the cruise terminal. Rather, it stopped us off by the Fisherman's Wharf. There was another couple heading back to the cruise ship, and together we walked about 15-20 minutes back on time for sail away party and dinner. Hi! back on the cruise ship. It's been an amazing experience. Like I said, the driverless car was my highlight, and then getting to the Golden Gate Bridge as well. I am tired. Beginning to feel a little bit sleepy, but I think I'm getting familiar with the change of timing. But just a little bit there. Anyway, I'll go grab something to eat and I'll catch up with you at some point. So if you've not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave me a comment, and we'll speak later. Hi, back again. So, you know, the cruise has been going on for at least 23 days. People joined it from Southampton, like I said earlier. So today, because we only joined last night and we are departing today, we are meant, everyone that joined, we are meant to have our drill, our safety drill. So the alarm went off like 10 minutes ago. We've been down at our muster station. Nobody's scanning our card. That's weird. This is the weirdest drill I'm ever attending, whether as a nurse midwife or as a cruiser. But I want to take their lead back because not everyone is doing it. I heard there were 176 people that disembarked yesterday here. Their World Cruise segment ended here in San Francisco yesterday, and there are 170 of us that came on board. So there's about 170, of course, doing the muster drill. Just now we've been standing. I got tired of standing. People are there waiting for our cards to be scanned, because if you don't get your card scanned, it will be flagging that you've not done your drill, so you have to do it. So we are waiting to be scanned. I hope we don't ever experience any form of emergency that we need this drill, because imagine if it was. Anyway, I'm just sitting here now looking out the window while we wait.
Nobody's come up there to
I'm
scan
going
us.
there
Are you
only.
coming up?
Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Atrium. The smallest atrium I've seen, of course, is the smallest cruise ship I've been on. But it's pretty, really cute. It's sail away time. Let's go. Sail away from San Francisco was so pretty. The sunset was stunning. The coastline, it was just beautiful. And it was our first sail away aboard the World Cruise Arcadia, so you can understand.
We're so happy, and that's how we're gonna stay singing. And when I hurt, burden runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? She's one, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Here we go, sweet Caroline. Oh, oh, oh. And who's coming to see her? Just beyond the highway, there's an open way. Is this the way to Amarillo? Every night.
We really had fun during that sail away. Remember, I've been traveling for like 5 days from Stockport, Manchester. I spent 2 nights in London and another 2 nights in San Francisco in the hotel, and finally boarding the cruise ship 1 more night before this sail away. So it's been a long time coming, and it was a big relief and excitement after all the planning, the savings, the traveling. We finally make it on board. Yeah, it was a different type of excitement, and I did enjoy the evening.
And collapse.
Bye bye, San Francisco.
Everywhere
Bye,
you
go.
now, baby, I see you. But I
Look at that sunset. Oh God.
though it's obvious every time.
After sail away was dinner time, and we chose to go to our located restaurant, which was the Meridian. We were located late dining, which was 8:30. That didn't sit well with me at all because I always prefer an earlier dining because of my meal requirements and for evening time socialization. Look at that gorgeous looking starter. I felt bad actually eating this food because it looked so good, but it was nice. That was followed by my main, which I enjoyed with my pepper sauce as usual. And a little treat for the girls. Yeah, I love my ice cream. After dinner, my body said, no, you can't socialize tonight. You need to sleep. So I went back to my cabin, enjoyed a few minutes by the balcony, just listening to the sound of the sea in pitch darkness, and shortly after, went to bed. It's been another remarkable day. A mixture of relief, excitement, and expectation for what the cruise holds. And I'll surely bring you along. If you've not watched part 1, do watch part 1. If you've not liked, then like, subscribe, leave me a comment. And until I see you in part 3 of our World Cruise adventure aboard P&O Arcadia. Remember, life is for living, for love and laughter. Bye-bye. Night.